something dramatic has happened for a lot of you, the Taurus collective, and it's really got you fired up because I got a lot of fire on the table here. Hey there, Taurus. How are you? It's your fourth grade here. Nice to see you again. Welcome in and welcome back to the 100 Acre Woods, where I read cards out here. So, let's read some cards for you, Taurus. We're going to start off with an oracle card, which will set the tone of the read, and it's a general read, so take it resonates and leave the rest. And it's for all Taurus placements, wherever you have Taurus in your chart. Let's get to it. Taurus, what's going on with the team of Taurus? Oh, Taurus. Let's take it. All right, I'm going to take the top and put the bottom, the one that we cannot see, underneath the deck. Taurus, instead of making excuses and telling yourself why you can't do it or why it's not possible, ask yourself, what if it is possible? Taurus. That's interesting. I think that's interesting because sometimes it's that fixed energy of like, nah, that can't be done. Nah. If you can't do it or why it's not possible, ask yourself, but what if it is possible? Bottom of the deck, gratitude opens the door to all the good life has to offer. Be grateful often for what you have, and you will receive more to be grateful for. That's a very Taurus card. Be grateful for what you have, and you will have more, you will receive more to be grateful for. I love that. Let's see it almost feels like you're making excuses to stay comfortable, which, hey, if that's not Taurus, I don't know what is. But let's see what the tarot has. Let's see what the tarot has for the team of Taurus. Right there. The World. An ending of a cycle. Beginning of a new one. The energy that crosses. Combative energy with the 5 of Wands. Your higher self, the Queen of Wands. Focus and foundation. The Knight of Cups. In the past, the 8 of Wands. In the future. Ooh, look at all this fire we got on the table here, Taurus. The Ace of Wands. How you see yourself. The 5 of Swords. I put together these 5s here because these are thoughts. This is winning at all cost. Kind of an empty win. And that's how you see yourself. How other people see you. As Taurus, the King of Pentacles. Yes, indeed. Hope and or fear is the 7 of Cups. And the last card, look at that. This is the potential outcome. And I'm going to say, moving forward, advice. The potential outcome and advice is what this position is now sort of morphing into. And that's that 2 of Cups. A loving relationship. And it could be loving relationships with family members, with friends, with a lover, with a fire queen for some of you. Bottom of the deck. And that which you might not see, Taurus, the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. What you might not see is a Queen of Pentacles energy. That's the take care queen for me. And what you might not see is that you maybe are... See, I see the couple. I see the King and the Queen, which is just balancing out the feminine and masculine earth energy within you. And you might not be seeing the earth queen within you that takes care of others, takes care of themselves. All right, the World. Let's get to it, Taurus. Clarify. This wants to go in. I'm going to keep shuffling. The World. Taurus is ending a cycle and beginning something new. Right there. another 5. Interesting. This is the 5 of Cups, but it is in your deck that of gratitude, of love, of gratitude, of really being grateful. Ooh, it could be being grateful for an ending. Interesting. And you've got another 5, the 5 of Swords. That's how you see yourself. Now, in your deck, this image and this meaning, it really puts me into markets. Like every time I see it, I think of the markets just diving. And it's been going on. If you are a Taurus that, I'm just going to say plays in the stock market, because it's all a game. You're seeing dramatic losses. And yet other people see you. That's how you see yourself, as having losses. Are you getting out of the stock market? Are you getting more into... Interesting. I'm hearing farming, independence, really taking a look at what you have. And if that's land, taking a look at that land maybe from a different perspective. Maybe taking a look at, you might have bought some land, and instead of making excuses and telling yourself what you can't do with it, you're now maybe taking a look at it when you're losing in the stock market, your other assets, and maybe how can I make up for these losses, which I have no control over. That's what I'm picking up from this. Queen of Wands is your higher self. There's that 10 of Cups. A 10 of Cups. And the 9 of Pentacles. Because the Queen of Wands is a risk taker. Most fire signs are. That fire energy will just take a risk and doesn't really dwell on losses, but it'll make another move. So when I see the Queen of Wands clarified by the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles, it's almost telling me that what truly makes you happy, that fills you up, Taurus, might be playing the stock market, right? Being financially independent and risky, I'm going to say risky, in the stock market, because it's a game. It'll go back up. Are you buying low? Did you buy low in crypto and now it's unbelievable? And what makes you happy? And I've got 5s all over. I got the 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords twice, 5 of Cups. Is this coming to an end with the World card? Or are you expanding? This is very interesting to me, Taurus. Let's get some more cards out. Clarifying, the Knight of Cups is the 4 of Cups. This is stability, security, emotionally, but it's also building the pillars. Okay, and interesting, and the Death card. And I love this Death card because it's like you've been in this chrysalis form and now you're ready to fly. Now you're ready to... And it's almost like, and I didn't know this until, I don't know, my boy number 1, he's always asked, do you want to know an interesting fact? Like, he's always been this way since he was a little boy. Do you want to know an interesting fact? Yeah, well, an interesting fact is that if you try and help a butterfly out of a chrysalis, their wings will not, they need that struggle to push all of the fluids into the wings and that's the last sort of stage of their transformation. And so I'm wondering if I'm still seeing that your pillars, your foundation's still good. And it's when it's clarifying this Knight of Cups, it's this, your stability is really enabling you to transform. This is Scorpio energy. And I've been doing a lot of reading because I have North Node in Scorpio, so my South Node is in Taurus. And so I've been watching all sorts of different videos, creators' opinions on South Node, North Node in Scorpio, and Taurus. And so it's this transformation of maybe the pillars and what you've been used to. Let's say your North Node is in Scorpio and you keep going back to what I know, like from previous lives, from the first half of your life in this, lifetime. Keep going back to what is comfortable, what you know. And it could be numbers, it could be stock markets, it could be business, it could be, business building. You could be, say, not just a contractor, but a consultant and help people get their businesses back up and running, right? Or successful again, that they've, they haven't had the success, and you get hired to help them look at things from a different perspective, to help them get those falling investments failing, get them back up again. For some of you, that could very well be, but this transformation, this death card is, I think, the death of, whether it be career, what you've been focusing in on, it's coming to an end. It could be you playing around in the markets. It could be now you're moving into something more creative with the Knight of Cups, something brand new with the Ace of Wands. And in the past, it could be in communication. Let's see what this Eight of Wands is about. Interesting. I believe there's that Knight of Cups and the Star. And the Star. I think for a lot of you Taurians, you're transforming from this, I'm just going to stay steady, what works, what this grounded energy of this always works. It's worked for my grandparents, I'm keeping the company running, whatever the case may be, into something completely different. And it could be, you might decide, I'm going to become a content creator. I'm just going to do this on the side for a while, keep my business running. Or things have fallen so much that you are now going, no, I can see that this is not going to work, and I've got to become something else. I've got to take on something else. And it could be how to help teach what it is that I have done, that I know through capitalism, markets, the buying and selling, into something that's more creative. And it could have to do with communication. It could have to do with teaching. It could have to do with, like I said, consulting on a whole different level. And this is really, and you decided this in the past with this Star card, you're seeing, for some of you, the future. And I'm not one who sort of puts down people who say, I had a dream, or I saw this, or those are the seers. Those are the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands, the seers, the Sagittarius, the seers, the Pisceans, that see into the future. And are you taking advice from those that you know are moving with the markets, are moving out, or, because this is a rigged game, Taurus. You know it is. In the future, the Ace of Wands is clarified by the Two of Pentacles and all the Lovers. Are you taking a different path with the Ace of Wands, a brand new beginning, a passionate one, a choice, maybe to move? I really see this as moving overseas, balancing both properties, both homes, maybe one where you were raised and brought up, and another in a completely different country. For some reason, this Two of Pentacles today is really speaking to me of moving to where, like here in Canada, we get taxed almost 50%. And now in Taurus, any Taurians that are up here, as far as capital gains, they're taxing the capital gains. So if you have land and you sell it, you don't get the money out of it, out of your homes, and it's the older generation, the boomers, and that are really not happy with this. And that's just what's going on politically up here. I see this with the Two of Pentacles holding two different homes, properties in two different countries, maybe up here in the north and down in the south, or overseas, or somewhere else. And this is a brand new beginning with the Ace of Wands and a choice. And it could be that you are choosing to live in a place where the systems, the government treats you better, doesn't tax you to death like they do up here. Like carbon tax is just driving everything. For what? Where does that money go? Right? Taurus, like where does that money go up here? All those taxes. Into the pockets of who? Right? Five of Swords. Five of Swords is this card right here, where the arrow is pointing down. Five of Swords is how you see yourself, Taurus. You're taking a step in a different direction with that Knight of Wands and the Nine of Cups into your wish fulfillment. That something dramatic has happened for a lot of you, the Taurus collective, and it's really got you fired up, because I got a lot of fire on the table here. And that is to really take a look at things like, as the card says, instead of making excuses and telling yourself why you can't do it or why it's not possible, ask yourself, what if it is possible? What if it is possible to move to a different country? What if it is possible to start a business in a different country? What if it's possible for me to just like step out of this game and into a different one? Taurus, how other people see you? I see this as moving. It's a Three of Swords. And they might be sad that you are moving away, that you're moving overseas. And, wow, that's you. That's the Hierophant. Other people see you truly doing what's best for you. Especially with your wish fulfillment. We have the Major of the Star card and the Minor. You haven't yet, I think, taken on that, like, this is major Star card. Maybe in the past you realized, hey, my channel's doing well. Because again, that Eight of Wands is really internet communication for me today. Like, it's really communicating on internet. And maybe you, as your stocks are going down, as the other investments, your content, your channel is hitting numbers that you didn't even think were possible. So for those of you experiencing that, this is other people seeing you being grounded in who you are, and maybe even moving to a country where you can, make your money online and keep it, because you don't get taxed to death. I don't know why I'm picking up on that today. The Seven of Cups is your hope and your fear, and it's clarified by the Six of Cups. It's like time is ticking, isn't it? And the Three of Cups. You have the key to your own success, Taurus. You have the key to the doors that have been closed to you. And you've been, because the Seven of Cups is this energy of illusion. You've had the keys. And of course, in a traditional Rider-Waite-Smith Hierophant image, there's the keys. The keys to what? The keys to wisdom, the keys to success. The keys to, for some might say, your own heart, because it does represent marriage. And the heart of others. You have the own keys to open up doors. But I almost feel that with this Six of Cups, the time is now. And your hope and your fear might be that you're wasting too much time deciding. Take your time, Taurus. Don't let anyone pressure you into doing things or making decisions. I know you're the slow, methodical thinker, doer of the tarot. I get it. But I think, especially when your opposition is that of Scorpio, going the depths, seeing really what's going on behind closed doors, as they say, and you have the keys to open it, do so. Two of Cups aligns right above that Lovers. Let's take a look. And there's the King of Wands, with his wand ready to make magic happen. Let's just put it that way. And again, I see this as moving to a different country. These two cards in your deck really speak of moving to a different country, of experiencing different cultures. And it could be that you're in love with someone from a different country and she or he wants to move back there for whatever reason. And you're all about it. You're all about it. And so it might be that through a relationship, whether it be a romantic relationship, a work relationship, a loving friendship, you might take a look at things from a different perspective. And it might be that, whether it be a Queen of, I almost said Queen of Cups. So it could be a water sign, but a Queen of Wands or a Queen of Pentacles. That's for you masculines out there, that's getting you to take a look at things from a different perspective. And for you femmes out there, there might be a King of Wands that's really firing you up, but getting you to look at things from a different perspective, that if you tell yourself that you can't, you are correct. You will not be able to, because you've already deemed it so. So really taking a look at what you think about, especially with all these fives here. We have the Five of Swords twice, the Five of Wands, the Five of Cups, this emotional disappointment, to get back up and to try again, to try it maybe in a different country, a different city, a different state, province, a different, for some of you, a different field. Queen of Pentacles is clarified by, the Magician. Yes, indeed. Maybe tapping into, for you masculines or feminines, doesn't matter. When we have the King and Queen of Pentacles, this is balancing out both the feminine and the masculine, and to really feel, because again, you can think all you want. In manifesting, you got to feel what it is to experience whatever your dream is. With the Star card here, whatever your dream is. So let's say you feel or you think, yeah, I should move to a different country. And then you feel what it's like to hear the language, smell the smells, to see the environment, to really, what do you feel like in that environment? Do you feel excited? Do you feel nervous? What is it? And all these emotions are real in manifesting. So what it is that you're going to manifest, you have to feel that you already have. And some might say timeline jump. Others might say, bringing that into existence. However you look at it, it's a matter of balancing out that masculine and feminine. But I think for your manifestations, tapping into that feminine. That feminine, because water, really, really water. The element of water is what nourishes Queen of Pentacles, the Earth, King of Pentacles, into growing. So let's get some angel numbers on this, Taurus. I see 852. Let's do 852. 852. You may be experiencing some difficulties or challenges in conversations or relationships right now, but resolving these matters is essential for you to grow and experience more joy. Taurus, I see 527. Let's do 527. 527. Your current situation is a manifestation of unshared feelings. We're talking about it with this Queen of Pentacles. Yes, it's important for you to open up. In turn, this will clear the way ahead. Absolutely. I think you know this. With the King of Wands clarifying the Two of Cups and the Page of Wands. Yes, indeed. Okay. I see 275. Let's do that one. 275. Last one, Taurus. The changes you're experiencing, death card right here, are steps necessary for your intentions to manifest. This is all about how you manifest, Taurus. And so there's a question of me, when you say it's impossible, I can't win at the stock market or whatever, especially if things are going down, I have no control over it. It's all rigged. You know this. I know this. And then, but what keys are you holding to new doors opening? Like there's something about manifestation here on the table today, Taurus, that I want you to really take a look at from a different perspective. As this 275 message says, the changes you are experiencing are the steps necessary for your intentions to manifest. Just trust. The last word there is trust. And that's what I see for you, Taurus. And I'm sure I'll see you again. Take care from your Forest Fairy. Bye for now.